How do you take the place of a legend? That was the conundrum Pep Guardiola was pondering last week when he was discussing Gabriel Jesus' recent upturn in form and his challenge to earn a regular place in the City side. The discussion started after his 4-goal haul against Burton Albion and after his family returned to Brazil, with their spell in Manchester over Christmas coinciding with Jesus' glut of goals. At that stage, nobody really expected him to start against Wolves on Monday night. There's a pecking order for strikers at City, and the 21-year-old is below Sergio Aguero. With the club's record goalscorer back fit after a bout of illness, the expectation was that he would lead the line. But then it wouldn't be a Guardiola team sheet without a surprise or two, and the inclusion of Jesus for his 5th start and 9 Premier League games counted as something of a shock. The Brazilian proved worth his weight in goals again, though. His double took him to 9 in his last 5 starts, and the question of when he usurps Aguero as Guardiola's go-to striker is back on the agenda. When Jesus made an immediate impact at City after his move from Palmeiras, it looked a matter of time until he would edge Aguero out of the picture at the Etihad. But a combination of injuries and a loss of confidence, combined with Aguero's continued goal-scoring exploits and his improvement off the ball in Guardiola's system, have delayed what looked like an inevitability. Time is on Jesus' side at the age of 21, but in his City career so far he has tended to be a streaky striker, which will give Guardiola a selection headache for now. Does he risk a blow to Jesus' confidence by taking him out of the side, or will Aguero have to remain on the bench? Last week Guardiola was confident there was more to come from Jesus, as you would expect from a striker his age. But he also touched on how difficult it would be to take over from the legend considered to be the barrier to a regular starting spot, and highlighted the areas he needed to improve to match Aguero's contribution. He has improved, but he still has to improve, said Guardiola. It's not easy for him to play in a position like Sergio Aguero with his quality, and he's a legend for the club. Sometimes clubs play with 2 strikers, we play with 1. But there are many games. He is young. The most important thing for Gabriel is that he's always open. In the training session, every time it's like the last one in his life, and that is the best way to be willing to improve. He has to improve, I think, in the position he plays, in the small spaces. He has to be in the right tempo, with the right quality and right movement. It's not movement just for movement's sake. Movement is going at the right tempo and at the right time. I think he's going to improve, and I have to help him. With City still competing on 4 fronts, there will be chances for Aguero and Jesus to shine between now and the end of the season, but if the latter can maintain his current scoring run, he will only increase the levels of debate about who City's go-to striker on the big occasion is. A changing of the guard will occur at some point in the next couple of seasons.